CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we have your Season 62 sneak peek. We have two special guests on the call. Number one, we got, as you can see down below, it's Brady Bunch. We got Mr. Op Destroy on the chat. How you doing, OP?
Good, how are you?
I'm above you.
I love you too. Did you say you love me?
I said I'm above you. I'm physically above you.
Oh, I thought you said you loved me.
But I love you too, so it's all good.
Thank you.
This is getting weird. And we also have the Warships aficionado. We got Mr. Stoneheart on the chat. Stone, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, so happy to have you guys on, and we can talk about the sneak peek. We can go over maybe a little bit of day one paths, and I also want you guys to make sure you check out, obviously, Op Destroy and Stoneheart's channels. They're going to have their own breakdowns, live streams, day one paths, all that good stuff. I'll link those down below in the top of the video description. So, Season 62. I don't even know where we should start here. We're looking at the 5 engine bays. But let's just go through the tech tree, maybe from the very beginning. And this is a very interesting season. This season is combining a lot of it's combining basically all of the new stuff that they've introduced to us the last kind of few seasons. And I feel like this one, I don't want to say that it really works, but I feel like it's an interesting take, at least, on, the last kind of new stuff. So maybe I'll throw it out to you, Stone. Just kind of maybe we can talk about the initial meta, like the day 1, 2, 3 kind of stuff, like what we're looking at, what's going to be good, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and you can tell the biggest thing this season is, well, the first node right there. You got a brand new ability choice nodes this season, and you can choose your own gunboat abilities. And I think we have like 4 of them this season, but also includes abilities we've never had before, like Tiny Shocks, Speed Serum, so I think it's the craziest tree yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we've got, as we can see right here, we've got the cryo bombs right after 3 ERs. So OP, what are you thinking in terms of like opening metas? Typically we're doing, the classic tried and true heavy rush, but now with cryo bomb, do you think that's really going to change things?
Well, sure. We know Cryo Bomb is a menace for mines, and it slows down defenses to like seriously slow enough for you to get through them. So in that case, I think the squishy troops have a better survivable rate here, with mines being cleared for them, and obviously them getting through the base. Maybe not as fast, but to get through the base, the Cryo Bomb will help. Shock Bomb's not till later, right? So yeah, you got a lot to think about, and you want to keep your troops alive because dead troops don't do damage. So yeah, I see rifle, cryo, Zuka at the beginning. Mechs aren't too far away either. That could be something I would say, because that's Think Shocks. It works now. So I don't know. From my perspective, Stone's right. This is the craziest tree that I've seen. They just keep amazing us with new things. It seems like season after season. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think that's one of the most important things in keeping, Warships good, is just giving us new stuff to try and, break down. I mean, we got the 3 of us here, mainly Stone, doing the pathing and stuff, but it's definitely an interesting tree to break down. So as we get through 3 engines, and we're looking at maybe using rifle Zuka, heavy Zuka, like whatever we use, it's going to be really good with cryo bomb. So definitely, I mean, hopefully not a fizzle meta right out of the gate. But Stone, I did see we've got Seekers down here, technically at 4 ER, combined with the cryo bomb. So maybe talk about what you think the impact Seekers are going to have on the season, and just kind of the next meta, like 4 going into 5, and kind of what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so right away Seekers kind of seem like maybe they're going to be overpowered, but we don't really have any TD or TH on the main path. And that's a huge thing, which, helps Seekers out. And yeah, the stats are right there. Like, the full stats are like, even at 100, but they're not even in like the first half of the tree. Kind of build up to it. Get all the BH and most building damage right out of the gate, but the TD is way back there.
And I also didn't include on that image. Yes, OPA, we were about to say the same thing. There is a boost node.
One boost node
somewhere. Yeah, I forget where it is exactly, but there is one 30%. Yeah, right here. Right before 70 hours. So towards the end of the tech tree, you get a chance of building health, troop damage, or troop health. And I kind of like that they did that with the multi-stat node. Like, there's just one of them, and it's only 30%. So I feel like that might be the sweet spot with it, rather than, everybody constantly having to change, going from defense to offense, whatever, and then it's not like a huge diamond sink and that kind of thing. But, yeah, so you're thinking Stone basically Seekers will be hot, for a minute. But you don't think long term, based on the stats, they're going to be the most viable troop?
You know what? Kind of the opposite. Like, I think the first half of the season, yeah, they'll have like sometimes it can work, but I think not at the beginning. Maybe later on, once you get all the abilities, TD, that kind of stuff, then they're gonna, be really strong.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so after 5 years, that's when things start to, well, I mean, that's been interesting the whole way, but we've got remote defib on a multi-node selection, we've got potentially laser rangers, we've got the good doctor, everybody's favorite, we've got a lot of troop selections between 5 and 6. We also have critter launchers, we have our last, well, I think it's our last. Yeah, our last building health, so 100% building health before 6. We got some heavy hitting prototypes at level 3. And we also have some troop boosts. So maybe OP, what do you think between this little gap here between 5 and 6?
Well, like I said, anytime we've had a cryo bomb in a season, it's just done so many good positive things. So, like I said, squishy troops will have a more favorable time on the bases. And with that said, again, laser rangers. I know Stone, you were talking about this. Laser rangers could be seen causing havoc, right? With those cryo bombs, they will peel through that stuff if it's compact or whatnot. I think there'll be a spot for them as well, and especially with Kavan. I mean, Kavan is the hero of choice for Laser Ranger, correct? I would imagine, and it's just it to me, it looks like it's the cryo bomb is the saving grace early on. I really feel like clearing mines and slowing stuff down will get people to get through the bases. No matter what no matter what you use, it's just you shouldn't have a problem getting through the bases, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe
for
I'm
sure.
wrong.
For sure. No, I think that's a good take. And I think going back to what Stone said about early Seekers, the interesting thing about 5 and 6 is that's our first troop damage. Before that, we have 0 troop damage. And they come at 6 and then after 7 again. So, things are going to, like, what works early on is probably not going to work later on. Like, we're going to want to... I feel like we're going to be switching troops probably a lot this season, or at least, like, there's kind of 3 different blocks. Like, early on, we're going to use maybe Rifle Zuka or Heavy Zuka, something like that. And then next, maybe move to Seekers or Laser Rangers, and then we're moving to either... rocket choppers, and we don't get heavy choppers until the absolute last node. They couldn't have put it further on the tech tree. It's even further than critter cannons, which are also in the season for some reason. And yeah, we have bombardiers very, very late this season as well. But like you said, it's probably not going to be a fizzle season, so it's going to be very interesting to try to break this all down, like in terms of, we're going to have a fair amount of defenses out there. And the troop combos are...
And I think no matter what, probably the biggest thing to rush to is all the stuff at 6, like Speed Serum, Remote Hack.
Oh
Those are
gosh.
usually the strongest abilities, like
So
even on the main island.
you only get one though, right? Because it's a multi-node. So like, what do you choose here? Obviously, barrage. You don't really need
Speed
that
serum.
or artillery because the cryo bomb will have.
I feel like you
right?
gotta go with Speed Serum.
I know.
But does Speed Serum affect flying troops? Do we know that?
No, I don't
It
think
doesn't.
it does.
Doesn't? Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's a reason not to use RCs, because if it doesn't affect
Right. Yeah. If you can't get the bonus of Speed Serum, because that's huge.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, that's going to be super interesting. I mean, if we could technically have remote defib, Kavan, heavy choppers, and bombardiers with the Speed Serum for the final meta. Like, that's pretty crazy.
You know what's pretty crazy? Look at back to the heavy chopper real quick, chicken.
Yeah.
We've never had a deck design like that. Looks like like the way it's paths. Look at it, it's just like goes from 3, 2, 1. I mean that's a first. I like that. Kudos to the team.
Yeah,
for
like
that.
just take them out of the whole tree if you're gonna do it at that point. But
No, I just like how the nodes are situated.
no, I hear you. But okay, so let's just do a quick round of closing thoughts. I'll go first. I think the season's going to be interesting. I do like. I do like the balanced stats. I feel like that gives a lot of opportunity for like different metas or like different troops or whatever to shine. It's not necessarily like there's 250 building health, so you have to play defensively, and then you have to play heavy chop and bombardier because everything else fizzles. I like how the stats are structured like that, and I like how there's new stuff. Then we're gonna have to figure it out and break it down. Makes it more interesting, makes it more fun, to hop on call with you guys or whoever and try to figure it out because it's super confusing. So I think it's going to be a good season, and I'm looking forward to trying to figure it out because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, and I guess I'll go. And yeah, whether you guys are a base rider, meaning like you're a defensive, player where you build up your defenses, or you're a tech rider where there's that hot, like let's say for instance that seeker that you want to run to, or whatever special troop that will get you far ahead. I've never noticed you can't go wrong going defensive a season, so I'm probably going to be making that move, just building up my defenses early on, because I started rank 11. I didn't do too well last season, so I might D up here just to slow people up, because I feel like with Rifle, Zuka, and Cryo Bomb, I'll be okay. That's how I see it. Stone?
And I think with this season, no matter how the starting meta develops, I think the end is going to be super fun because
Yep.
whether you use bombers or seekers or even something else, like every hit you have speed serum, tiny shot, cryo bomb, so really crazy fast hits.
So you're thinking speed serum grenadiers is what I'm hearing.
Or that, whatever you want.
I'm so glad Speed Serum. That's really a cool
Yeah.
ability to have.
Yeah, for sure. It makes a lot of stuff more viable. So, anyways, so there's kind of there's your sneak peek, guys. There's some initial thoughts, and make sure you check out both these guys' channels. They'll have their own breakdowns and stuff. Yeah. So thank you, OP. Thank you, Stone, for coming on. And I think that's gonna wrap it up for the video today. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Chicken out. Back.